The preceding worldview, which has a long way to go before it's completely dead, because worldviews don't die, they fade away, began with the Renaissance. The Renaissance was a period of transformation between two ages, the Middle Age and the modern era. But the significance of the Renaissance is frequently lost. We all know that it represented major changes, but not what the nature of the changes were. The fundamental nature of the change in the Renaissance derived from several facts. The first fact was expected life was 27 years before the Renaissance. 40% of the children born did not survive infancy. 95% of the people never traveled more than 4 miles from their place of birth during their entire life. And they lived in abject poverty. Now, if you begin to amplify those statistics and develop an image of what life was like in the Middle Ages, it was pretty damn miserable for most people. And so the fundamental question which was asked is, what's the purpose of life? Couldn't understand why we were given life if it's so punishing. Now, the only institution that mattered during the day, the Catholic Church, which was the only international institution at the time, provided an answer. It said life is preparatory for death. And so the fundamental question which was asked is, what's the purpose of life? Couldn't understand why we were given life if it's so punishing. Now, the only institution that mattered during the day, the Catholic Church, which was the only international institution at the time, provided an answer. It said life is preparatory for death. You see, if you live life correctly, you've got an infinite sojourn in paradise or heaven, so why the hell worry about 27 years? The only thing to worry about is live it in such a way that you make the right turn afterwards. And so that was the generalized belief. And as a result, the Middle Ages focused on spiritual life and afterlife, not this life. And that's easy to see by looking at the art and the literature of the time. You don't see any realism to speak of. You know, you see Dante's Inferno, Milton's Paradise Gained, Paradise Lost, pictures of gods and angels floating around, but no realistic scenes of everyday life, because the preoccupation was with afterlife.